Imagine this: a quick snack to satisfy a sudden craving, a fizzy soda to quench your thirst, or a convenient burger to save time in your busy day. In the whirlwind of modern life, junk food seems like the perfect solution. But lurking behind its colorful packaging and irresistible taste lies a silent danger, slowly unraveling the very fabric of your health and well-being. Have you ever wondered why you're often fatigued, unable to focus, or plagued by recurring illnesses despite not skipping meals? Or perhaps you've felt a nagging guilt after indulging in a sugary treat, only to crave it even more the next day? The answers to these questions lie in the food choices we make. Junk food, often marketed as a harmless indulgence or even a reward, is far from innocent. Its hidden costs are not just physical but emotional, social, and even environmental. In this video, we'll uncover the truth about junk food, breaking it down layer by layer, from its impact on your body and brain to its addictive grip on your emotions and relationships, and even its broader effects on the planet and economy. By the end, you'll not only understand why junk food is harmful, but also gain the tools to reclaim your health, energy, and peace of mind. Let's dive in and expose the hidden traps that make junk food not just a casual snack, but a silent enemy. Are you ready to transform the way you think about what's on your plate? 1. Weakens the body. Junk food has become a staple of modern life due to its convenience and irresistible taste. However, behind its alluring appearance lies serious health risks. Most junk foods, such as potato chips, soda, candy, and fast food, are high in calories but severely lack essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and fiber. This leaves the body in a state of empty calories, providing temporary energy without any lasting benefits. For example, potato chips are deep-fried and loaded with saturated fats, which are harmful to heart health, but they offer no nutritional value. Similarly, sodas, with their high fructose content, cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, leading to fatigue and difficulty concentrating as blood sugar levels crash soon after. More concerningly, regular consumption of junk food weakens the immune system. Immunity depends on nutrients like vitamin C and D, zinc, and selenium, but junk food provides almost none of these essentials. When the body is deprived of such critical components, its ability to prevent and fight infections decreases significantly, making individuals more vulnerable to illnesses, particularly children and the elderly. Junk food also poses a major threat to cardiovascular health. High sodium content in snacks, instant noodles, and processed foods can elevate blood pressure, putting excessive strain on the heart. Furthermore, trans fats, commonly found in cookies, chips, and fried items, raise levels of bad cholesterol (LDL), while lowering good cholesterol (HDL), increasing the risk of clogged arteries and stroke. These consequences not only jeopardize physical health, but also significantly shorten life expectancy. Additionally, junk food negatively impacts brain health. Diets rich in sugar and saturated fats have been proven to impair memory and reduce focus. Children who consume junk food frequently struggle with learning, processing information, and are prone to psychological issues like anxiety and depression. High blood sugar levels are not only linked to Alzheimer's disease, but also exacerbate mental health problems, reducing productivity and overall well-being. One of the most significant problems with junk food is its addictive nature. Manufacturers design these products to trigger dopamine release in the brain, a neurotransmitter that creates a sense of temporary pleasure. This explains why stopping after just one bag of chips or a can of soda feels nearly impossible. However, this fleeting satisfaction leads to a vicious cycle of overconsumption, fostering unhealthy eating habits and severe health complications. Furthermore, junk food dramatically increases the risk of chronic diseases such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, regular consumption of fast food is one of the leading causes of chronic illnesses in both children and adults. Particularly alarming is the impact on children, who not only face a higher likelihood of obesity, but also experience developmental challenges, tooth decay, and erratic behavior. These early habits often carry lifelong consequences. affecting both health and quality of life. Lastly, junk food takes a toll on the digestive system. These foods are notoriously low in fiber, leading to problems such as constipation, bloating, and digestive disorders. Moreover, the chemicals and additives in junk food, including preservatives, artificial coloring, and flavoring agents, can irritate the stomach lining, resulting in ulcers and an increased risk of inflammatory bowel disease. These effects go beyond the digestive tract, contributing to hard-to-treat conditions that drastically lower quality of life. With all these harmful impacts, junk food is not merely a short-term health hazard but a long-term burden on the well-being of individuals. 2. Causing illness. Junk food, while convenient and tempting, is a silent enemy to human health, causing a range of serious issues. Popular items like potato chips, pizza, sugary snacks, and sodas are loaded with unhealthy fats, salt, sugar, and preservatives. These ingredients often lead to excessive calorie intake, fat accumulation, and chronic health problems such as obesity, metabolic syndrome, and even fatty liver disease. Particularly, trans fats in fast food not only increase bad cholesterol, LDL, but also decrease good cholesterol, HDL, creating an imbalance in the body and paving the way for severe complications. High levels of refined sugar in junk food are a primary contributor to type 2 diabetes. A single can of soda contains about 40 grams of sugar, equivalent to 10 teaspoons, causing blood sugar levels to spike dramatically after consumption. This forces the pancreas to overwork in producing insulin, eventually leading to insulin resistance over time. Beyond this, excessive sugar creates a cycle of craving consumption weight gain, making it difficult to break free from unhealthy eating habits. Similarly, the high salt content in processed foods increases the risk of high blood pressure, water retention, and greater pressure on blood vessels. This not only contributes to weight gain, but also leads to cardiovascular diseases, arteriosclerosis, and stroke. One compelling real-life example is Warren Buffett, the renowned billionaire investor. Buffett was known for his daily habit of consuming soda and fast food, joking that he ate like a 6-year-old. However, this dietary pattern took a toll on his health, specifically affecting his heart. Following a diagnosis of heart-related issues, Buffett had to make significant changes to his lifestyle to safeguard his well-being. His story serves as a clear reminder that even the most successful individuals are not immune to the consequences of poor dietary choices. Junk food also often contains harmful additives. Nitrates and nitrites in processed meats can transform into cancer-causing compounds when exposed to stomach acid. Artificial food coloring, commonly found in candies and beverages, can trigger allergic reactions or negatively impact the nervous system. Synthetic flavoring may enhance taste, but offers no nutritional value and simply amplifies food cravings. The negative effects of consuming junk food are not always immediate, but accumulate silently, leading to severe health conditions later in life. These impacts not only diminish health but also reduce the quality of life and lifespan. Understanding the dangers of junk food is the first step toward building healthier eating habits and protecting oneself from the hidden risks of these convenient yet harmful foods. 3. The harmful effects of junk food on the brain and cognitive abilities. Junk food, while tempting due to its bold flavors and convenience, has serious consequences for brain health, particularly cognitive functions like focus and decision-making. These foods are typically high in sugar, saturated fats, and empty calories but lack essential nutrients such as omega-3s, vitamin B6, B12, and antioxidants. Overconsumption damages the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning, thereby reducing its efficiency in processing information. Moreover, junk food contributes to fatty deposits in blood vessels, narrowing pathways for oxygen to reach the brain. This leads to fatigue, mental fog, and decreased productivity. One of the most immediate and concerning impacts of junk food is the sharp decline in concentration. High-sugar snacks, such as candy, cookies, and sodas, cause blood sugar levels to spike rapidly, providing a short burst of energy. However, As blood sugar levels plummet just as quickly, the body experiences fatigue and an inability to maintain focus. This issue is particularly dangerous for people who need sustained concentration for work or studies. Additionally, the sugar and unhealthy fats in junk food disrupt key neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which regulate mood. As a result, fluctuating levels of these chemicals not only hinder focus, but also contribute to feelings of anxiety, restlessness, and negativity. Research from the University of Cambridge has revealed that individuals who consume junk food frequently are 40% more likely to suffer from depression compared to those with a healthy diet. This connection stems from the lack of essential nutrients, particularly omega-3s, which are vital for maintaining mental balance. Furthermore, junk food triggers chronic inflammation in the brain, causing prolonged fatigue, decreased motivation, and persistent negative moods. Compounding the issue is the addictive nature of junk food. When consumed, sugar and fat stimulate dopamine release, creating a temporary sense of satisfaction. However, as dopamine levels drop, the body craves more, leading to a destructive cycle of overeating. Junk food doesn't just impair focus, it significantly impacts decision-making abilities as well. This is due to reduced activity in the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain responsible for logical thinking, planning, and self-control. People who frequently consume junk food are more likely to act impulsively and make poor decisions because they lack the mental clarity and patience required for thoughtful consideration. Additionally, the energy provided by junk food is short-lived and erratic, which negatively affects problem-solving skills, strategic thinking, and the ability to stay consistent with goals. Those who regularly consume junk food often find it harder to exercise self-control, leaving them vulnerable to external temptations. For children and adolescents, whose brains are undergoing significant development, the consequences of junk food are even more severe. Diets lacking in essential nutrients but rich in sugar and unhealthy fats can hinder focus, weaken memory, and slow reaction times. These effects not only compromise their academic performance, but can also extend well into adulthood. If unhealthy eating habits aren't corrected early, they can lead to lifelong issues such as obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. Moreover, children who consume excessive junk food often struggle with low self-esteem and are more prone to psychological issues like anxiety, stress, and feelings of inadequacy among peers. From the above, it's clear that junk food is more than just an unhealthy eating habit. It's a root cause of numerous physical, mental, and lifestyle-related problems. 4. Drains energy. Junk food has become an inseparable part of modern life, with its convenience and tempting flavors found in colorful snack bags, fizzy soda cans, or irresistible burgers. However, behind its appeal lies a series of hidden harms, particularly how junk food robs you of the energy you need to thrive. To begin with, junk food creates a temporary energy boost due to its high sugar and refined carbohydrate content, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. As a result, you feel a sudden surge of vitality immediately after eating. But this burst of energy is short-lived, followed by a crash, a sharp drop in blood sugar levels that leaves you feeling fatigued, sluggish, and unfocused. This phenomenon affects not just your physical stamina, but also takes a toll on your mental clarity. Studies show that excessive consumption of fast food can impair brain function, making it harder to make decisions and diminishing creativity. For instance, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, once revealed that he completely gave up fast food to sustain his work stamina amidst a packed schedule that stretches 16 to 18 hours a day. Instead of relying on junk food, he opts for healthier options like vegetables, lean protein, and nuts to ensure steady and long-lasting energy. This highlights that success is not solely dependent on talent or effort, but also on taking proper care of your body. The long-term consequences of consuming junk food extend beyond temporary energy crashes. Overindulging in fast food can lead to weight gain and obesity as excess calories accumulate without providing the essential nutrients your body needs. Additionally, The high sugar content in snacks and sodas can disrupt blood sugar regulation, gradually causing insulin resistance, a major contributor to type 2 diabetes. Even more concerning, the saturated fats and preservatives in junk food can produce free radicals in the body, accelerating aging and weakening overall health. This can manifest as dull, sagging skin and persistent fatigue, even without engaging in physically demanding activities. Furthermore, junk food directly impacts work performance and focus. Imagine eating a quick lunch of pizza or a burger and soon after feeling your mind clouded, struggling to concentrate on tasks. This is no coincidence. Research from UCLA has found that regular fast food consumption can impair short-term memory and reduce cognitive processing ability. This is why high-performing individuals, like Elon Musk, choose to say no to junk food to safeguard their health and maintain sharpness. To replace junk food, healthier options such as fresh fruits, nuts, and protein-rich foods are excellent alternatives. Apples, bananas, or berries provide natural sugars and fiber, while nuts like almonds or walnuts supply healthy fats and sustained energy. A hard-boiled egg or grilled chicken breast serves as an ideal protein source to keep you full and focused longer. These small changes not only improve health, but also help you maintain consistent energy levels to complete tasks effectively. Junk food may offer instant gratification, but in the long run, takes away more than it gives. Like Elon Musk, sometimes you have to let go of seemingly minor habits that significantly affect your health and energy to achieve success in life. 5. Impact on emotions and social relationships. Processed foods, especially those high in sugar, saturated fats, and artificial additives, have far-reaching consequences that extend beyond physical health, deeply impacting emotions and social relationships. Regular consumption of junk food often leads to drastic fluctuations in blood sugar levels, creating temporary highs followed by abrupt crashes. These rapid shifts can trigger irritability, mood swings, and even depression, making it difficult for individuals to maintain emotional stability and navigate daily interactions. Over time, this instability strains personal relationships and erodes one's ability to cope with life's challenges. One of the most significant emotional consequences of junk food consumption is the persistent sense of guilt and diminished self-esteem. People who frequently indulge in unhealthy eating habits are often aware of the harm, but find it challenging to resist the addictive nature of processed foods. Each instance of overindulgence reinforces a negative psychological cycle, leading to self-blame and a sense of failure. Furthermore, a diet lacking essential nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and key minerals disrupts the brain's ability to produce serotonin, a neurotransmitter critical for maintaining positive moods, heightening the risk of depression and other mental health issues. As a result, individuals may become lethargic, withdrawn, and less inclined to engage in social or personal pursuits. Emotional eating is another common byproduct of junk food consumption. Many turn to sugary or fatty foods as a quick fix for stress, fatigue, or sadness. While these foods may provide momentary comfort, the effects are short-lived, often followed by feelings of regret and exacerbated emotional struggles. This creates a negative cycle where individuals rely on junk food as a coping mechanism, worsening both their physical and emotional health. For children, the impact of junk food is even more pronounced. Excessive consumption can lead to weight gain and body image issues, making them vulnerable to teasing or bullying at school. This, in turn, affects their self-esteem and increases the risk of social anxiety or depression. Moreover, unhealthy eating habits established during childhood often persist into adulthood, leading to lifelong health complications such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. On a social level, junk food consumption can significantly undermine confidence in social situations. Individuals struggling with weight or body image issues may avoid social gatherings or feel uncomfortable in public settings, leading to isolation and reduced quality of life. In family dynamics, the habitual reliance on fast food often replaces home-cooked meals, which traditionally serve as moments of bonding and communication. The absence of shared meals diminishes emotional connections, and creates a sense of detachment among family members. Even in close relationships, such as friendships or partnerships, the influence of junk food can cause tension, mood swings, or irritability, exacerbated by the effects of unhealthy eating, can lead to unnecessary conflicts. Research has shown that people with unhealthy diets often struggle more with stress management and emotional regulation, which negatively impacts the quality of their interactions with others. This negative cycle doesn't stop at individuals. It often ripples outward to affect communities. A society that prioritizes the convenience of fast food over the value of home-cooked meals faces declining emotional and social well-being. The lack of proper nutrition not only drains physical energy, but also diminishes the emotional positivity and resilience needed for meaningful connections. Food plays a dual role. It nourishes the body and acts as a catalyst for emotional and social harmony. Family meals, especially those centered around nutritious, home-cooked dishes, provide more than sustenance. They create opportunities for sharing and bonding. Conversely, the pervasive consumption of junk food weakens not only physical health, but also emotional well-being and the social fabric of individuals and families alike. 6. Impact on environment and economy. Junk food, especially fast food, has severe consequences not only for human health but also for the environment and economy, issues that are often overlooked. The production of these foods requires massive amounts of natural resources such as water, land, and energy. For instance, producing a small bag of potato chips uses hundreds of liters of water throughout the farming, processing, and packaging stages. Crops like corn and soy, which are the main ingredients in many processed foods, are often grown using monoculture farming. This farming method focuses on growing a single crop over large areas, leading to soil degradation, loss of nutrients, and reduced biodiversity. Additionally, the overuse of chemical fertilizers and pesticides pollutes water sources and harms surrounding ecosystems. The waste generated by fast food is another significant problem. Single-use plastic packaging, such as snack bags, food containers, and soda bottles, contribute significantly to the growing issue of waste pollution. These plastics often end up in landfills or, worse, in oceans, forming massive garbage patches. Marine life, including fish and turtles, frequently ingest plastics or become entangled in them, leading to injury or death. Microplastics, tiny fragments of degraded plastic, are now found in marine creatures like fish and shrimp and even in human drinking water, disrupting the food chain and posing long-term health risks. Meanwhile, the fast food industry contributes heavily to greenhouse gas emissions through agriculture, manufacturing, and transportation. Industrial livestock farming, which supplies meat for processed foods, is one of the largest sources of methane emissions, a greenhouse gas far more potent than carbon dioxide. This accelerates climate change, creating a feedback loop of unsustainable food production and environmental degradation. Beyond environmental damage, junk food imposes substantial economic burdens. For individuals, frequent consumption of fast food can strain household budgets. While fast food appears inexpensive initially, the long-term costs of managing chronic illnesses like obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases far outweigh the short-term savings. Families with lower or middle incomes often fall into the trap of relying on fast food due to its low cost, only to face skyrocketing healthcare expenses in the future. On a societal level, governments spend billions of dollars annually addressing public health issues caused by unhealthy diets. Campaigns to combat obesity, treat chronic illnesses, and support public healthcare systems significantly reduce funding available for critical sectors like education and infrastructure development. The fast food industry also perpetuates economic inequality through the exploitation of cheap labor. Especially in food processing plants and farms, workers often endure unsafe conditions, earn low wages, and lack proper labor protections. Farmers, who supply raw materials, are frequently forced into unfair contracts that pressure them to adopt unsustainable farming practices to meet the demand for cheap ingredients. Meanwhile, the vast majority of profits go to large multinational corporations, widening the gap between the rich and the poor. Additionally, the expansion of fast food chains undermines local businesses, such as independent restaurants and food shops, diminishing economic diversity within communities. This shift creates economic dependence on international corporations, increases unemployment rates, and weakens the social fabric of local economies. However, there are actionable solutions to mitigate these harmful effects. Consumers can opt for sustainable foods, prioritize locally sourced products, and reduce their reliance on fast food. Governments and organizations must enforce stricter regulations on food production quality and reduce the use of non-recyclable plastic packaging. Supporting small businesses and promoting sustainable farming initiatives can pave the way for a healthier and more equitable food system. Lastly, raising public awareness about the environmental and economic impacts of junk food will play a crucial role in building a more sustainable and resilient society. By making mindful choices, we can collectively address these challenges and work toward a healthier, more balanced future for both people and the planet. Now that we've peeled back the layers of the junk food epidemic, the power to change lies in your hands. Every time you choose to reach for a snack or plan a meal, you're making a decision that will echo through your health, your relationships, and even the environment. Consider this. What if every meal became an opportunity to nourish not just your body but your mind and soul? What if your plate reflected your commitment to vitality, clarity, and joy? Imagine the ripple effect: a stronger body, sharper mind, and deeper connections with those around you. The journey starts with small, mindful steps. Swap that soda for water infused with fresh fruit. Replace chips with a handful of almonds or a juicy apple. Choose whole foods over processed ones. Not because you have to, but because you deserve to feel your best. But remember, this isn't just about saying no to junk food. It's about saying yes to a life of balance and abundance. When you prioritize real nourishment, you reclaim your energy, boost your resilience, and pave the way for a brighter, healthier future. As we conclude, ask yourself this: what legacy do you want your daily choices to leave for yourself and your loved ones? The path to transformation begins today. With one decision at a time, let's embark on this journey together. Because a healthier you means a healthier world. Subscribe to Healthy Every Day for more empowering insights and practical tips to take charge of your health. One bite at a time. Your future self will thank you.